everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Katie Toth, an Associate Wealth Advisor here at Fulcrum Financial Group.
And I'm Sarah Carlson, the founder of Fulcrum Financial Group.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hey, Katie. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I wanted to hear from you. What is on your mind this week? What is the hot topic as it pertains to what's going on in the economy and how that might be impacting our viewers?
Yeah, this week I've really been inundated with information and personally been affected with fraud. There's a lot of fraud right now in our system, in our economy, because of all the stimulus dollars.
So tell me more. What do you mean by that? How is the presence of stimulus dollars driving up incidents of fraud? And how are we seeing fraud?
Yeah, well, the overall reason for it is there's so much new money in the system that the government has pumped in over 2.2 trillion already, and they're considering doing more. So that money has been pumped into the system to help people that have lost their jobs and to help small businesses shore up their businesses. So when you have all that money being pumped in and trying to get to the people who need it, there are criminals that are basically wanting to capture some of those dollars. And so it's showing up in a lot of different ways of whether it be phishing online or making phone calls or phony applications. Here at Fulcrum Financial Group, we've been hit with false unemployment claims. You know, people that haven't worked here getting claims that they're looking to get dollars. We've also been hit up with fake PPP loan account application portals that weren't established by us. And even something, the local utility company calling to tell us that we're behind on paying our bill, and if we don't pay it, they're going to turn off the lights, but go ahead and make a phone call and make a payment right away. All of those are fraudulent activity. Yeah.
For our viewers, what are the ways that you are being cautious and aware and trying to minimize fraud as it pertains to our organization, and what are ways that our viewers can also protect themselves at this time?
Well, I think some basic tips are really important that everyone should exercise, whether you're in business for yourself or retired. Number one, never share your personal financial information to someone over the phone or that data in an email unless you absolutely know it's secure. That's just a good number one tip. Number two, never wire money. Don't be using your bank account. Don't give out your bank account information to transfer funds to someone you're not absolutely sure. Protect your computer. There's a lot of Norton LifeLock programs online. Make sure all your software is up to date. Avoid clicking, if you're online and you're surfing the web, it's a smart idea to avoid clicking on links that you're not sure of. Look at the address, make sure the URL address is consistent with the organization that you're trying to connect with, and make sure it's secure. Be very wary of fundraising calls. There's a lot of scams out there, charities pretending to raise money that aren't legitimate. If you want to give money to an organization, it's always better to go direct to that organization to give your donation, not to give it to a solicitor over the phone. And consider freezing your credit. You can get a credit score online. A lot of the unemployment fake claims are people have compromised other people's social security numbers. So consider putting a credit freeze. That's pretty easy to do with the 3 different credit bureaus, and you can go online and put a temporary freeze on it. That would be a reasonable thing to do. And then lastly, use your answering machine. or your voice message machine. If you get a phone call and it's from someone you don't know, have them leave a message. If they if they're not going to if it's not a real call, they're not going to leave a message.
Mhm.
And if it's a number you don't recognize, chances are it could be a robocall, and you don't want to be put into a situation where you're compromised by having to react to something.
For you, our viewers, Sarah and I want to hear from you. We want to know what is relevant to you right now. What do you want to know more about? And we will provide content to respond to what you need the most right now. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.